It was hot, but it was.
I can't stop sweating.
I got this towel.
Okay, so really a unique year. Just got done talking to the team. I really believe this is a special group. I'm so very proud of everybody in that locker room. They made it a joy as a coach or a head coach to come to every single meeting, every single practice, every single game. Just a joy. And there's some years that are harder than others. This was not one of those because of this group of guys. Really a unique, special group. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way we all wanted it to end today, and be alive and doing some of those, rooting for other teams. But that's just the way it is. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't because of lack of effort or intensity or care for this team and this game. We just, we did some things that hurt us. Derek, just a phenomenal player. Any NFL team that's not looking at him, to me, is crazy. And we got a lot of guys in that locker room that fit into that same category. But, in the biggest game of the year for us, he started us off the right way. How that review and everything went at the end, I can't answer any of those questions, but I thought we were in a great position. It didn't go our way. That's the way it is. Like I said, it just wasn't meant to be today, but it had nothing to do with how much these guys care, how much effort they put in throughout the year and this week, and how their desire to go out and stick together, play together, make plays, and try to win football games. So, for that, I'm very proud. We've been a really disciplined group throughout the year. We did a lot of things that last year, even though a different team, some things that kind of bit us in the butt, we handled, and really it was the core guys that have been here for the last couple of years. Thank the fans. I mean, just a tremendous atmosphere. It has been an awesome experience being here in Memphis, and a lot of that is, not only the people, the day-to-day people that are doing a lot of work to allow us to function as a football team, and the Houston Gamblers, the stadium people, everybody. I mean, just an awesome setup, and to come here on game days when we're playing here and have these people behind us has just been great. I mean, I do a radio show every Tuesday. There's always a big group out there. They're excited. They're into it. And it was a fun year. It just, unfortunately, to have the most fun, you have to win, and we just didn't win enough.
Derek, I know it may be hard to kind of reflect on right now in the moment, but looking at today's return, the 109-yard return you had, what was the experience like being able to kind of put your speed on Front Street for the world to see it that way?
Man, I really don't know. The team, they just gave me a couple blocks, and I just had a big opening. All I had to do was use my speed to get to the end zone. So that's all I could do.
He's not a one-trick pony. He's got a lot of tricks. He can run routes. He can catch. He can do a lot of things. So,
I guess, how does it feel to kind of hear Coach Haley speaking that way in terms of NFL opportunities and things of that notion, just to know that kind of talk is out there for you?
Man, it feels good. It just shows that the hard work is paying off, and that's all I can ask for.
Coach, what did work for you just being in Memphis and having a home field as opposed to last year? What are your thoughts about the possibility of maybe being back here?
well, I mean, it's awesome to hear that it sounds like they're going to continue moving forward. You never know what the future holds for anybody. We say that. We said that today. When a season ends, whether it's USFL, NFL, the team is always going to change in some capacity. It never stays the same. I mean, there are changes, but and this is last year was a great experience in Birmingham. Again, I thought everybody did a phenomenal job that had to make us, us starting up again after years and years and years work. And hats off to Moose Johnson and everybody involved, all the USFL, Trey Randall, and further up the chain. I mean, phenomenal job. But this was awesome. This was really awesome. We were. I don't want to say we were jealous last year at times, but we were. We were. I mean, we got to see the fans at Birmingham got to have come out and cheer them on. So, I mean, there wasn't one of these home games that I didn't look up in the crowd and just think, this is awesome. I mean, they're sitting out there in 100-degree real feel temperatures, and I said last week the 3-hour rain delay. Still, a lot of people came back. I mean, that tells you this is a cool town. We've had a phenomenal experience. I know I have personally, and I thought it was just awesome.
Cole, for you, just looking at how you were able to come in the starting role, kind of steady the ship and help breathe life into the season. Just how was that ride for you?
Oh man, it was amazing. I learned a lot this season. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget my teammates and coaches. The way this season went says a lot about the guys in this locker room. We could have easily hung our heads at the beginning of the season, and we didn't, and we bounced back and, found my love for this game again with this team, and that's really special to me. I'll never forget it.
Well, what did the refs mean this year in terms of your development? How are you going to take those reps and go into the offseason to work?
Yeah, it meant a lot, honestly. I needed it bad. In my opinion, I think I'm still pretty raw. There's some things I could sharpen and really, really excel. And getting to learn from a coach like Coach Todd Haley and playing with some of these guys with the experience they have and the talent they have, and just learning, picking their brains and learning different things throughout the season, from good things and bad things, learning from it. And I think it'll make a big difference for me in the future.
What did you learn leadership-wise, just in terms of doing it on the pro level versus college level?
I think it's, I was kind of like this towards the end of my career in college too, I'll say, which I was in college for 6 years. So, I was 24 my senior year of college. But, it's just, this is grown men, there's no need to rah-rah, talk all this stuff. It's just about going to work every day and being real with them, and but still inspiring them, because it's a grind. And to, just inspiring them and feed off of them, and they have my back just like I have theirs. It's a two-way street.
Coach Haley, what are your thoughts in the league, from year 1 to year 2, just in terms of on-field product?
I thought it was awesome. I mean, again, a testament to the work everybody, starting with Moose, who I interact with the most. He's a pro football guy, that played the game, has been involved in the game for the majority of his life. And like I said, when he called me this summer and said, would you be interested in Memphis? I'm like, heck yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, that'd be. But it really, I think year 1 to year 2, no disrespect to last year, but I think this year with us being, our players being able to get on airplanes, fly to Canton, fly to Detroit. That's the part of the game that I missed last year. Being a longtime NFL coach is, or even getting on the bus to Birmingham. I mean, with the Steelers, we'd take the bus to Cleveland every time we played the Browns. So that gave a real feel, or even a more real feel to what we were doing. I mean, when you go through that process with a group of men and you're in a hotel together eating pregame meals or nighttime snacks, it gave a real feel to it that last year you weren't able to access because we were all in one hub. But like I said, you get on an airplane, I mean, you're flying with your team, you're getting on a bus, going to a hotel. I mean, that gave it a phenomenal feel as far as I'm concerned. Everywhere Canton was a great experience, with the history and everything there. Going to Detroit was a great experience. I mean, it's just, and getting on the bus to go to Birmingham was a great experience. So, Moose can speak better on that level, but I thought last year was awesome. But I know this isn't a word, but I thought this year was awesomer.
Derek, you're nodding your head from a player's perspective, or do you have similar sentiments to what say?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I love having a home crowd, like coming out and play. You actually got people cheering for you. It's amazing because it brings the energy to the team and the whole stadium. Instead of last year, you know, we playing with no crowd, just crickets. It wasn't fun at all.
Everybody good here? All right, we have one question on Zoom from Oscar. Go ahead, Oscar.
Thank you very much. Coach, I just want to say thank you for all the attention in this season, week by week. Really, I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Was a wonderful season for me, week by week. Catch up with you and the players. Really, really, thank you so much.
Well, Oscar, it wouldn't be a post-game presser without you. We appreciate your support every week. I know I do. Since it's Father's Day weekend, I will say Happy Father's Day weekend to everybody that is part of raising children in this world.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thank you, players.
God bless.
Thank you, guys.